Welcome back to the Fire Emblem Fates Conquest blind run. Last time, we took a detour through the Kitsune Forest, and, well, the Kitsunes attacked first, and we killed them all, basically. Yeah, including Cardin, so Cardin is now dead in this universe. Yet another case of, yep, more people dying. Which is only going to get worse as we keep going on. But for now... yeah, next chapter. I've heard quite good things about the next chapter, so, although I've heard it's actually quite difficult as well, so, yeah, anyway. And I'm not getting anything on that thing, so let's just go talk to everyone. Oh, hi there, Iggy. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Iggy sometimes, maybe. Accessories, You know what? He seems like the kind of guy who'd like this. Well, hi, Flora. I'd like to use Flora, but I just don't think Conquest really, I don't know, is the right place for it. Oh, as for accessories, no. I've heard people have some really interesting reactions to being given the bath towel, and by interesting I mean hilarious, but, let's see. Actually, this might help.
Thank you.
Getting more discounts on staves.
Hey.
And that's a, yeah, silver ranked Sapphire Mine. Oh, wheat, yeah. And here are my deadly caltrops of doom!
Yes!
And the awesome milk of awesomeness. Anyway, probably should... Oh, Midori! Wow! Okay, well, Midori is pretty lucky, so let's hope her skill kicks in here. It did! Okay, excellent. That surprised me.
It's that one.
Iron Axe. Okay, then. Actually, that will enable me to forge Percy's current Iron Axe, which will definitely help him out.
My heart is singing.
Hi there, Shigure. I do like how, yeah, he's voiced by Matthew Mercer, but he doesn't sound like Matthew Mercer's normal roles. He sounds quite different.
Thank you.
Okay, who's talking here?
Together.
Oh, hey, well, the two brothers-in-law. Xander and Arthur.
Yes!
Oh, they can't support. That's annoying. Oh, well. Actually, maybe I should check the forge now.
Welcome.
Oh, you're still on the forge. Right, let's see. Oh, wait, he should be up the top of the list, shouldn't he? Yeah, Percy, let's see. Iron Axe. Yeah, let's forge the one from the convoy. This should definitely help, and... Hopefully this will preserve his health, and yeah, if you could forge, like, vulneraries, I'd love to make one called Floor Ice Cream, but no, let's just do this for now. I had to do that.
Thanks.
Running the lazy forge as always. And there is someone else I can talk to.
What's this?
Cabbage! Once again! You know that guy, you all know who that guy is. Please stop coming into our castle and dropping your stuff and giving people ideas about murders. Yeah, let's try magic this time. I still don't know what deadly to those who only live in one world means. I think it might mean people who only own one version get affected by... But I mean, it just seems like... Oh, really? That's annoying. It does feel like every time I've done an invasion, Lilith just dies immediately. So I doubt how useful she is in actual castle battles unless you've been really grinding her. Oh, Kana, okay. Now, I've heard that... Wait a minute. Have we upgraded? I think that's on the other route that I upgraded the mess hall. I wonder if we have a new mess hall upgrade available. I should probably check.
Of course.
Oh, we can build a Keaton statue. That's not bad. Raise this speed cap. And we can only upgrade the accessory shop. Well, no, we can only build an accessory shop. But we can upgrade the mess hall to level 3. Let's do that. And now we'll cook. It looks exactly the same as the other mess hall. Oh, we can upgrade the Mozu and Effie statues, but not sure I want to do that just yet. Definitely want to save my points, because after this next chapter, we'll be able to upgrade both the armory and the staff store, I think. So, Kana's still on duty here. So we can use... Let's try meat. Milk. Wait, what? It's a level 3 mess hall. Can we actually use 3 or not? Or is it just better... Or does it just feed more of the army? Actually, I think we're going to the Wind Tribe next, which means maybe we need some resistance. Now, I've read something about one of Kana's quotes that they say they made the oven explode. So, I'm not sure how good a cook they are. They probably aren't. Okay. Practical tangy coleslaw. Okay. Okay, so that's the average quotes. Defense +1. Okay, that's fine. I was actually thinking of giving it extra defense too. Okay, so Moz looking decent. Arthur boosting speed is good and defense. Flora. As if Keaton needs to be any stronger than he already is. Seriously, look at that, yeah. Keaton is definitely being a better berserker than Charlotte. Sad as it is. And let's hope that he becomes a decent-ish Malignite. And yeah, Midori has enormous skill, and Leo has sadly been kind of a fail so far. Oh, speaking of Charlotte, she's there. Oh, okay, I guess just having the upgraded mess hall means that pretty much everyone is affected. That is actually pretty cool. But you can still only cook with 2 ingredients, yeah. Yeah, using 3 would probably be a little overpowered. Let's see if we can persuade Candace. Few more cabbages, and I'd be there to bribe her, but let's try and persuade her. Let's see how the Tsunderely does it.
Waste of time. What a pain.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
What did you expect?
I doubt she's going to be impressed. Yep, might take a while. At least she's the only one in the prison for now. And who is on arena duty today? Please don't be Silas or Nyx. Azura.
I am at your service.
Okay, now Azura did somewhat decently when I had her in the arena on my birthright file. So maybe let's see if I can't try and get some more berries. Let's try, because her strength has been surprisingly good. Although she can only use brass weapons. I think I'll actually use Kaze instead. Bow Knight and Strategist. And bows are effective against shurikens, that's not good.
We won't lose.
Still, you have...
You leave me no choice.
All that can happen! Well, I didn't know that could activate in the arena, thanks for confirming. And he disappeared. Yeah, no reason not to keep fighting after that. That was pretty fantastic, I'll give you that. And wow, okay, that's some pretty low hit rates on these enemies here. Yeah, I like how you're only fighting at range if both combatants have a ranged weapon, which makes sense. In fact, that was how the Fire Emblem 4 arena worked. I think I may actually lose this one, I'm not careful. I'm actually going to forfeit. Yeah, there we go. At least we won 2 berries. Yeah, so Fire Emblem 4 had a totally different set of arena opponents in every arena for anyone who could only use a ranged weapon. Like, if you could use 1 to 2 ranged weapons, that was fine, but people who were archers, they got a completely different set of arena opponents. And, oh, it's another face-touching event. It is time for legendary heroic face-rubbing! I was about to, like, just see what happens if I rub his eye, but...
What?
That would be weird. Anyway, oh great, we need to bond again. Anyway, who can we invite? Kana, Gunter, we've seen you both before. Felicia, Nyx, Camilla, you know we haven't seen Nyx before, let's invite her in. Even though I'm not using her.
Ugh, for crying out loud!
Let's see how you think of this other Dark Mage.
Thanks for having me over, but are we done here?
I guess so. That line was surprisingly cold-sounding for someone whose expression was so happy-looking. Anyway, yeah, Nix, you go bring about fall-related things somewhere else. Anyway, I think that's everything we can do here at the moment, except for support. And whoa, yeah, we got quite a lot of supports out of that last chapter. So yeah, we have Azur and Benny for some reason. And we've got 2 more S supports, especially one that I'm really looking forward to. We also have Percy and Arthur B, and Mozu and Keaton, weirdly enough, and Dwyer and Kamui. Interesting. So yeah, lots of supports. Let's see what this one is. Like I said, just the whole, non-parent child supports with the 2nd generation are sometimes interesting. Especially the non-romantic ones in some cases. Just because it doesn't seem like there's normally much reason for them to have support with those people, but in this case they do give some interesting development sometimes. Yeah, don't tell Jacob that. And don't get her to make coffee for you. Once again, still in that tea rivalry with her father. Oh, hey, that's just like Jacob supports with her. Like father, like son. And where else was the other support that I... Okay, yeah, let's just go through the supports that I didn't intend to get. This one looks like it'll be interesting. Yeah, of course it is, considering that, well, you know, the predicament she's in. Huh, her mother. Yeah, that was that, I forgot, like a ret or something? That name that we heard earlier. That's a really short support. Okay then, that was a little disappointing. Anyway, let's do this one. This one looks kind of interesting because both of them are expert hunters. People in the comments have pointed out that Mozu was quite possibly the only person who could maybe equal Keaton in a hunting contest. Probably even beat him, actually. They should have a bear hunting contest. Except, if they did, bears would probably go extinct within a few days. Oh, right, yeah, I think they bond over both being country folk. That's interesting. It's not like I'm from the country or anything. Yes, he's tsundere about it. There's actually, now that I think about it, there's apparently a character in one of the Valkyria Chronicles games who's also tsundere towards them being from the country. They have this skill that activates when they're on dirt and they say, no, I don't miss it. Wow, tsundere Keaton, this is amazing. Okay, that's great. That's great. I'm really enjoying Keaton's character a lot more than I ever thought I would. I guess we can do the father-son support now. Shame that he didn't get a support from Elise, though. Yeah, it also kind of evolved into an evil dragon, but don't worry, it's still on the side of justice. Well... yeah, he turned into a magic-using evil dragon. Yeah, this conversation is really ironic, considering that what I promoted Percy into. Yeah! Yeah, Arthur's concerned about whether Ace is still on the side of justice after that promotion. So major character in Nor S support, or most likely the most hilarious S support ever, apart from Niles and Camilla. Which one should I do? You know what? I kind of want to do this one first, just because Xander's a bit more of an important character. And here we go. It's time for Ultimate Tsundere Explosion. Although maybe this might end up just being generally heartwarming. Oh, yep, they're going tsundere already. This is going to be good. Yep, they're tsundere. Wow, he even almost literally said the tsundere line. Okay, this is really good. Yes, and then the world shall explode from your amazing Tsundere powers combined. Yeah, you two have basically been completely Tsunderering each other for this long. Well, maybe giving you a baby chicken is his way of calling you. Well, technically speaking, they did go out hunting together. That might have been a date. Oh, I guess she's gonna point this out. I think they say it in every S support. And yeah, so there's, he's probably gonna say something about, if it's about you being a tsundere, I already know. But yeah. Yeah. Considering that is her home, after all. I actually did read somewhere that Keaton agrees to go with her immediately, which is interesting. I mean, he is kind of leader of his own pack, but maybe they can handle themselves. Oh no, with Keaton gone, they're going to devolve into warring with the angsty vampires over who gets the most fangirls. That's not going to be good. Wow, that's actually pretty nice. And so, one day in Yillis, there's going to be... Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna... I don't think we should let him near Yarn. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Anyway, now this one. I hope this one is not too heavy-handed on potential spoiler foreshadowing. Yes, thanks... Oh, about the meal. I thought you were thanking him about pretending to go insane and try and kill Elise. Considering this is an S support, that could be taken in certain ways by people with dirty minds. Okay. And in order to do that, well, you need to suplex a few boulders to get the necessary stone. Interesting. And that was a weird way of proposing. I don't think it will. In fact, I think it will be even better. Oh, okay then, wow. Actually, that's not bad. And I guess Arthur will live there too, and then things will be really... Then the castle will probably collapse because of him, yeah. Apparently a lot of Effie's romantic supports mention, Elise, so yeah. And the suplexing begins. So yeah, overall, like, I don't know, that's not really my favorite S support, honestly. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a logical lead-up to the romance, really, and, to be honest, neither of them really say they love each other or anything. But it fits with her becoming Elisa's sister-in-law, and I think she'll do well for the child as well. So yeah, also they work well together on the battlefield, from what it seems like. I mean, they get enormous defense when they're together, so... Yeah, with that, let's just preview the paralogs that we unlocked. So, I think with that, that's all the remaining paralogs that I need to do here. Swamp in a Deep Realm. Wait. Okay, it's, yeah, paralog 15, yeah. Xander's heads to your son, Siegbert, which I always thought was a weird name. I already knew the name before, but yeah, it's like weird people will start calling him Bert, but anyway. Who hasn't seen in a while. The group works together to suppress the subtle arrival of enemies. Interesting. Now, I think I might save this one until last, because obviously Xander's son is... I know I recruited Ryoma's son earlier on Hoshidor, but apparently if you don't do his early, that's major, major trouble. Apparently... Well, not apparently. I think Xander's son should get the importance he deserves. I'm going to do this one last, and most likely not until right before the end of the game, where his offspring seal will immediately make him endgame worthy. Most likely. Because, yeah, that'll hopefully help. And... Nussie family! Interesting. Keaton sets out for... Well, certainly, I mean, they're both the parents of Tsundereys. That's going to be interesting. And countryside. Yeah, he's totally not a country bumpkin. Anyway, it's me his daughter, Valoria, upon reaching the forest along the way. Okay. I've heard a lot of people do like Valoria, and she sounds like she could be quite useful in battle too, so maybe I should leave that till later as well. And we've got these two, which are actually kind of related. I might do those eventually. For now, though, I think I'm going to head out to this one. We're going to go to the Wind Tribe Village, for what I've heard is quite an interesting chapter, and I've heard a lot of people actually like it. Yeah, this sounds like it will be interesting. Kamui tries to convince the tribe's leader to get the group to pass without fighting. How often has that worked so far? I mean, seriously. So apparently people have taken to calling this chapter Mr. Fuga's Wild Ride. I looked up why, and I think it's a reference to a few, like, I think a Disneyland ride or something, but then there was this thing I also found out called Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, where someone made a roller coaster in Roller Coaster Tycoon that lasted, basically when people get on, the ride lasts 4 years, which is pretty amusing. But anyway, let's head out to the Winds of Change. Lol, wind pun, lol. And I get the feeling we're going to have to be fighting someone else in this chapter apart from Mr. Fuga. So yeah, it's been a long time since we're here on Birthright. Oh hey, actually we've... Oh, of course there's no use of Elise. The annoying thing about that is, yeah, being on a horse overrides your magic user ability to walk on sand, so yeah, let's hope there are Dragon's Vein points here. Not even when you walked up to them and asked nicely. People tend to be pretty nice to Elise. You know, why do I get the feeling that Iago will overhear that, and he will chop off someone's foot, throw it across into their territory, and say, "Aha! I set foot on your land! Also, that foot was one of your men's. Ha ha ha! Because I'm evil!"
This could be trouble.
Yeah, they kind of are, but, well, they certainly weren't so neutral in another universe. So, we're gonna have to fight. Oh, I think I've read about this line. This line, yeah. That's quite a good line. Camilla, since when do you not use your wiles? Your wiles switch is like permanently in the on position. Oh, yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Understood.
Okay then. If by reason you mean hit them with swords, because
Yeah.
that's how things tend to go. No, that does make sense.
Oh my.
Kamui is actually being remarkably smart about this. Well then, we fight a chapter, like usual.
Big sister.
No, she will be. She's amazing. Yes. Wow, Azura really got the resolve into you. I hope we will. Let's just hope that doesn't only happen after Fuga is dead. And a certain other person who I really think may end up dying. Oh, look who it is! It's Baldy No Shirt! He's back! Maybe this time he'll actually be kind of decent as a boss, because I'm almost certain he's going to be the boss here.
I am called Fuga.
I don't think that he's voiced by Bose from Xenoblade Chronicles X. Kamui, don't worry, he is not a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that, so I kill you. Yeah, you seem to know a lot about the royal families. Also, yeah, that sword is not really doing you any favors, just holding it out there. Thank you! I may be waving a sword in your face, but don't worry, this is completely a gesture of goodwill. Oh. Repu, the Wind Tribe Castle. Okay, then. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I thought so. She wouldn't be holding the sword out here if it weren't for a reason. And yeah, the shape of the handle is different to the upgraded Yato on the other routes.
Huh.
Yeah, I think I saw this map as a background in one of the class trailers, actually. Okay, then. Wow. Wow, okay, then.
Thank you.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to end badly? This is really suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so he used to be close friends with Sumeragi. Sumeragi got killed by Norians, but he doesn't seem too angry about that.
No.
Yes. Oh, this is interesting, though. Really interesting. Yeah.
Huh?
Listen well.
Oh yeah, I heard about that before. In another universe.
Well.
But it did choose Kamui, and Kamui does seem to be a good person at least. She'd never destroy the world. And the Seal of Flames, that totally isn't something the series is named after. Oh, so this is just a friendly test? Okay, that's great!
It can't be.
Okay, I'm glad about that, actually. That is surprising, and that makes me really happy. I thought we'd have to just fight and kill everyone here.
No.
Don't worry.
Yeah, this is just a friendly test. Surely it's nothing terrible.
Don't worry.
But I've heard Fuga's only playable in Revelation, so that does worry me about his eventual fate.
Huh.
And you've quoted from Silas twice today. Yeah. Wow, okay then. However, I've heard this can be a fairly tough chapter. Oh, that's Hayato, isn't it? Yep! Wow, okay, let's hope that you're not level 1 this time. Well, actually, let's not hope that.
I'm not a child. I'm a grown man.
And nose grow. Whoop. And yeah, he's as cocky as always. Hopefully he actually has the power to back it up this time. Wonder what...
What?
Oh, don't exact your revenge, please. Uh-oh. Well, you kinda are,
Well then.
since you started at level 1 on the other game.
Yes.
We must face our fate, I guess. And this looks... Oh, wow, okay, this is a cool-looking map. Wait a minute. I see tiles called Emptiness. And... Storm tiles. Call wind that moves all units once per turn. And it affects both streams of wind, but one's forward and the other's backwards. So, I do vaguely remember hearing something that this map is kind of like Skylar's Gym from Pokemon Black and White, like Skylar's Gym 2.0. This is a pretty cool looking castle though, and oh, this whole crisscrossing map, if you look at just the map itself, it reminds me a lot of Knight of Farewells from Blazing Sword. You have Seal Strength, okay then. And Seal Speed, uh-oh. Yeah, getting our speed sealed against magic users is not really going to end well. And I see reinforcement points, that's not good. So, the wind will... Interesting. Ah, Bolt Naginatas on Great Masters. Wait, that's a new skill? Renewal, okay then. So you got rid... I thought we'd be seeing enemy priestesses eventually. I wanted to see what they look like. Their clothes are very generic looking. And you have, lunge. Oh no, not freeze. That's cheating, isn't that supposed to be a Nor-only staff? There's a chest here too. Counter mages with rabbit spirits. Oh, there's Hayato. Oh, he's an on... Wait, what? Okay, so he's totally fixed in his position. But, wow, those stats. I'd be lucky if I had a level 7 Hayato that was that good on Birthright. Looks like he gets a semi-unique outfit as an Onmyoji, but I think overall his stats are best suited to being Vasara. Or even a magic-using Oni Chieftain. But anyway, what do you have? You have Pride, so might want to attack you with someone lower than level 7. Vantage, Duelist Blow, and Luna. Okay, and your defense is not bad at all, so that's interesting. And we have a ton of these guys. With air superiority. Definitely, yeah, flyers here, bad. And armored blow, interesting. A lot of seal strength enemies. And we have a lot of lancers here, so Arthur might do quite well. Lots of lancers and bows. Oh no. At least only a few of you have seal defense. Anyway, let's check out Mr. Fuga himself. Yeah, you are definitely stronger than you were on the other route, though you still drop a secret book, if I remember correctly. So yeah, you are definitely befitting of a Master of Arms on this route. Very, very good stats. What's our objective here? Seas? Interesting. First Seas map we've had in a while. I think technically you could end this kind of quickly if you wanted to, but... So Steel Nage Yari, Steel Katai, not the Manai Katai, and Steel Mace, so long-range weapons. And you have your Wind Disciple, which is not good. Seal... Oh! You're taking after what's-his-face, Ryoma-san, my other file, aren't you? With your Seal Everythingness. And you also have Soul. Ah, that's scary. That's very scary. Okay then, you are a very scary boss. So who do we bring here? It's at this point that I basically can only really afford to bring my best. And get rid of that talisman, Xander, you don't need that. But let's see. I might want to keep using Dwyer with his aptitude. Arthur, he could definitely do pretty well against these lance users, but... Mozu might do okay with her bow against the flyers. Shigure will not like air superiority. Camilla with her axe will be quite good, but Niles, okay, admittedly there are some enemy flyers here. These two could work. I really want to get Leo and Baruka to an S though, because I think they're the last parallel that I need. Oh, I also need to use Odin Dark and Ophelia Dusk, but... I want to get Ophelia Dusk promoted as soon as I can, if I'm going to be using her in the end game. Sorry, Selena, but I think you're going to have to be benched at this point. I will use a Master Seal to promote you, but other than that, Also Keaton. Keaton is good, but... I don't want him to fall behind. Midori is another person who I may consider for endgame. How are we doing on healers? Okay, we do have both Elise and Dwyer. We've got a few staves. We might need to buy some more soon. Also, yes, I gave Midori some potions to make use of her skills. Okay, so who do we really need here? In some ways, I don't really need to bring Xander and Effie, but, technically not. They're already pretty strong as it is. and I would really, really like to get Leo and Baruka to an S quickly, but I doubt they're going to be very helpful here. I kind of want to get Odin a bit more leveled up. I think they might actually take on the Strength and Speed Steel Mages, actually, because it's not like Odin... I mean, Odin doesn't really double that often. I guess I could drop Keaton to maybe try and get Leo and Baruka supported up. I'm not sure how well this will end up doing, though. Because Leo has a tendency to die very easily. I think I will probably end up using Keaton on my endgame. Wait a second, though. Beastbane will be great against all those Falcon Knights. Does it work on Kinshis? It probably does. And there are a lot of Dragon's Vein points to abuse here. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. You are death to Camilla, as are you. But actually, decent... I actually think that maybe... Okay, here's our plan. These two might go that way, as will Odin Dark and Ophelia Dusk. And you have Defense and Strength Seal. Basically, the real question here is stay out of these. And I think I know what those lunge priests want to do. They want to lunge us into the wind and then pull us away. That's probably what they're going to be attempting. Perhaps I could drop Arthur on these guys, though. He doesn't really like the idea of being defense sealed. Not much in that wind. And Leo doesn't like being defense sealed either, so... And for the Falcon Knights up there, I think maybe... Yeah, if Elisa's heading that way, then Midori will go... Not Midori, Mozu will go that way. Midori will go wherever Azura is, and I think this is... Right, so let's go! At the end of the enemy phase, any of your units caught in the wind's path will be moved 5 spaces. If there's nowhere to stand, they'll be moved to the nearest safe space.